I started work on a styrofoam drawing of Santa based off a painting of Santa that Dad's mom made. Although I'm not exactly trying to get it exact, since that can be a pretty stressful process. And I don't really like how much negative space there is within the drawing, aka, the painting, aka how many spaces there are that are just left blank. So I'm trying to, first I'm going to try and get a sort of organic mix of these light colors, and then I'll throw in some lines of darker colors. In order to make a styrofoam drawing based off that painting of Santa that Grandma made. These are some au gratin potatoes. This is some cold brew coffee. I believe this might be leftover from the pot of coffee Dad made of a dark roast that he got from Dunkin' Donuts today. I went to bed at roughly 2:30 in the morning, and I first woke up at around 8:45 in the morning, but I kept falling back to sleep. There was a point in which I woke up at 11 in the morning, and then I woke up again at 1 in the afternoon. Hey, each time having a dream that I don't really remember at this point. I did some rearranging within my city in Elvenar. I used those two sorceries I got to get to 20 ancient knowledge packs to get my knowledge points up to this point for the Tome of Secrets. And I also did some cleaning up within the spare room, since I'm thinking of making a dedicated space for working on styrofoam drawings. I made some custom props using a combination of the old snipping tool and Luna Pick in order to create, a female stick character for that pharmaceutical marketing commercial that I decided to make for that 5-second clip of that waiting area for the emergency rooms. Although I'm pretty sure in real life, medical centers, you tend to either not be able to hear the TV at all or barely over all the ambiance. At least that's my experience regarding based off my blood donations at an American Red Cross donation center. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do for the minute-long scene I added in near the end. Whether that be a segment in which someone tells the weather, or maybe a broadcast of hospital guidelines, or a news segment story. Yeah, Dad did a good job on these burgers. I had around 1:30 p.m. That lunch consisting of the pesto penne with meatballs meal that Dad got at Salvatore's the other day, along with the other blueberry muffin from Panera Bread. I'll be here for another week. I had a nearly half-hour long phone call with Mom. Since a few hours ago, I got a feeling that I should talk to her. It's currently 8:50 p.m. I'm currently thinking about my styrofoam drawings. I've got a slideshow project in the works within Camtasia 2019. A little earlier, Dad made me a fresh cup of this coffee that was in the cup in which I drank some coffee Dad prepared for me in the morning. and all that coffee was pretty good. I have concerns that I slept too much last night. Though at first it was probably too little. I like the cheese for these burgers. My thumb is doing pretty well since I accidentally poked it with a Sharpie marker while I was working on a styrofoam drawing. Again, it was this one. I plan on replacing, again, the Pilgrim's Monner building sets with the Wood Elf's habitat. I just have to find a way to move this workshop and now, most likely, this bathroom's building, or even better, to replace it. It's a little outdated, and again, I'm hoping to be on this chapter by the next episodic quest. To activate this research technology, I just need some more wind chimes. Although I might also want, again, to upgrade this main hall. I'm pretty close to having enough mana for it, though I've only got about 7 hours. I don't have what's necessary to evolve this building. Even if I had what was needed, even if I had the royal restorations to upgrade it, I'm not on the right chapter for it. I am glad I at least got the genie building in, even though it's a tad bit outdated. Although, I'm pretty sure, though, that incomplete set for that Moonstone library, I'm pretty sure that was even more outdated, so it was good on me for replacing it. I also decided to download the last 5 Dan Hamming episodes currently available on my YouTube channel, and that's the benchmark by which I declare an episode complete when I upload it to YouTube. There are 98 episodes available on my YouTube channel, and this thumb drive already had the first 93, so I used a third-party website application to download the last 5. in the highest possible quality, since if you try to do that directly through the YouTube content manager for your channel, there's no option to download it in the highest possible quality based off my own experiences. By default, they tend to download it on the highest quality that isn't considered high definition based off my own experiences. Which I believe these days is 720p. Many videos will look fine at 360p if you don't go full screen. I knew that for that those scenes within that little pharmaceutical commercial, I got the background from Beyond Studio. Made the female stick character within a version of Rapper Offline I have on my PC. Got her dialogue from the BlueStacks 5 version of the narrator's voice app using, I think it may have been the Jill text-to-speech voice, though I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't use Jennifer, in my opinion, because that's what's used for Oliak. I think it's too high-pitched for an adult female. It's more suited for child characters, though my default voice for child characters is Ivy. It's a good unisex voice, since for young child characters it's before puberty, so I presume that at that age, male and female voices are the same. At least that's based off what I know currently. For the Styrofoam slideshow project, I'm currently listening to music by Kevin MacLeod off a playlist entitled Kevin MacLeod's most used / popular songs, in order to determine what I ultimately want to use. And I intend to use only, for that project, just music by Kevin MacLeod. Since, in my opinion, it's the absolute safest in terms of copyright. Although it seems to me there may be copyright music tracks so copyright free you don't even have to credit the artist. Within your YouTube video's description. It's currently 11. Love you too, Dad. It's currently 11:12 p.m. I did some work on the Merry Christmas styrofoam drawing. Dad liked what I've done so far. This is a French curler. I initially thought he might have gotten it from Wegmans, but it turns out he got it from Dunkin' Donuts. Also, I was able to activate this research technology. I at last had enough wind chimes. So I've unlocked this. Yeah, definitely possible.